Hello and welcome. Here I'm going to be showing you how to synchronize files from your Teams data onto your local machine, onto your desktop or your laptop, so that you can use those files offline and separately and still have them synced back to the original Teams source. Sometimes it's easier to have them in your local file structure than it is to keep accessing it through Teams, and it's a nice option to be able to sync those files down to your machine. So we'll take a look at this user again. This is Buck Rogers of the Cozy Mouse company, and you can see that a good example here. We've got one Cozy Mouse team, and you've got the general. You can see the files here. We've got the onboarding and a demo sheet. I've already synced this one down. I just want to show you what it looks like when we have that end result. So down here, you can see you get the Cozy Mouse as the organization, and then you've got the name of the team, and then obviously the main channel, which is general, and you can see there's the onboarding and the demo. That's what it ends up like. But how do we get them there? How do we make sure that is working correctly? Well, it is actually very, very easy to do. All we need to actually do is go over to the place inside Teams, in which case we might say the general here. Let's say we've got general and we've got files, and you can see we've just got one directory. Now we've also got other files here. We've got conference and lead generation. Let's suppose that Buck wants to work on those conference files offline. So we'll click on conference there, and you can see if we go into files, we can see there's our file structure here. All he needs to do is click on this button here, which is sync, and that will take that current location that he's at. So this top one here, the conference level, and if we hit sync, that will then go ahead and link that to his OneDrive and sync those down to his machine. Now, if we just quickly go across to here, in fact, it beat us there. You can see here, we've got sales team and it's got conference there. So you see what it's done is it's taken the team and it's given us the name of the channel, and then you can see it's got those files linked up accordingly. So a few things you need to know about the files themselves. They're not automatically downloaded in their entirety onto the local machine. You can see they've got the little cloud icon up here, which means they're what we call on-demand files. They will download from the Teams site onto your desktop for you to use once you double-click on them. So if I were to go and double-click on one of these, it's just a little sample PowerPoint presentation there. There we go. And we close that one out again. You'll see that now changes to say it is actually on the machine now. Now, what we can do is we can get those preloaded onto the machine, and we'll do this at a directory level in this case. What we do is we right-click in there, and we say always keep on this device. And if we do that, you can see it goes to its little sync icon, and it should go to a nice little filled in green on there, and you can see it has. And all of those files now have that green block on them. Now, when we have that, it means that Buck can now disconnect from the internet. He can go away and wherever he needs to be that's offline and still have access to the files. When he gets back onto internet, it will upload those changes back into the Teams site for him. So he doesn't need to worry about putting them back. They will automatically go back as well. Now, if he has decided that he's done with all of that and he wants to have it so they're not on the machine anymore and maybe save up some space, you can right click there and say free up space. That will then take them back out. You've still got the stub entries there. We've still got these entries here, but of course it's not taking up space on his local machine anymore if space was a requirement for him. So that's good. But if we do want to actually get rid of this completely, there's not a button here to say unsync or anything. It's only a sync button. To get them off the machine completely, what we have to do is we go into the OneDrive setting here, and we'll go up into the little settings bar, and you can see there's our sales team conference. You can see it's taking up no space at the moment because obviously we cleared those out, and we'd say stop sync, and we'll do that, stop syncing there, and that will then remove that from that sync option for him. Now what he does need to go and do is once he's done that, you can see we don't have a status in there now for this one. You do actually have to go and right click on here and hit the delete, and that will take it off the machine completely. And as long as it doesn't have that little status with a little a green tick or anything, it knows it's not going to be obviously deleted from the Teams site once it's unsynced. So you're certainly good to go there. But what I do want to show you is if we were to want to synchronize the entire team and not just particular channels, you can do that as well. So let me show you that. If I go into this the general tab here, and let's say we go to files, what you see here is you've got documents and then general. Now what I can do is I can click on documents here, and you can see here we have all the different channels that we have access to as a list here. Now what I can do here is hit sync. And what that'll do for us is take the entire structure of the whole team, and you can see here it's come through as sales team and then documents. And there you can see we've now got conference, general, and lead generation all as one go. So it could be an option that if you want to synchronize, as I say, the whole team rather than just a channel, you just need to go, like I say, back up one directory effectively, back up to that top of the document store so you can see these and then sync it from there. Exactly the same way I would then hit, say, conference here, and I could say, always keep on this device. And of course, that goes and syncs them down and does what it needs to do. And likewise, to get rid of them, exactly the same thing. Just go back into settings here, excuse me, and then you've got sales team documents that you can hit the stop sync on and remove that if you need to. So thank you for watching. I hope that gives you a very quick insight into how to synchronize files down to your machine from Teams. And once again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.